Well, we mainly make electronic test equipment, and it serves a variety of markets, from leading edge research and development, with kind of our key customers being accounts like Apple and Qualcomm, heavily focused on wireless communication. We also have we have multiple product lines, and there's another product line that the field technician, so if you see somebody out servicing a cell tower, entirely likely they're using Anritsu equipment for that. And then we also sell into the government, military, aerospace, but it's all electrical test and design equipment, so tools that electrical engineers would use. The company ended up in Morgan Hill when Jarvis left HP back in 1960, started the company as Wiltron, and then in 1991 Anritsu purchased Wiltron, and we've just continued in that capacity ever since. So I think one of the interesting things in today's times is Anritsu is 30 plus years old, and Anritsu as a corporation will celebrate their 120th anniversary in 2015, so a lot of staying power. Well, it's just a great area. It's a great community, a great family community, and if you've noticed our parking lot, we have a lot of long-term parking signs out there. That's one of the benefits. So it's a kind of an area where people can join the company and stay and raise their families. It's much better traffic-wise than heading up further into Silicon Valley. And just in the time that I've been in with Anritsu over the last 8 years, I've seen the downtown area grow up and now world-class restaurant. So it's also a great place when we bring people in for meetings or entertaining customers. There's just a lot of advantages. And it helps us compete with the bigger high-tech companies in the valley. If people get tired of that hour commute back and forth. So it's just been very conducive to employee retention and attraction to start with. Okay. As I had mentioned a little earlier, they are basically all of the companies involved. So if you were to use a cell phone as an example, you start with customers like Qualcomm making the basic chipsets, Intel, and there are a number of companies that do that. Then there are the people that produce the cell phones, your Apples, your Nokia, well, it changes a lot, but Samsung now, LG, I was about to say Motorola, is now Lenovo, now Chinese owned. But to that point, and then to the deployment, so the people that make the base stations that are at the cell towers and that whole communication structure. So from the fundamental chipset to the device that we all use as consumers to the infrastructure of the network. So we kind of cover that complete ecosystem, if you will, which is a significant advantage for Anritsu. Then all of the, we sell to the government, so Navy, Army, Air Force, and all of their contractors. So in the U.S. we have just a little over 750 employees, and I think about 550 are located in California. Of those, approximately 400 have bachelor's degrees or higher. So it's a highly educated workforce. It's kind of a knowledge-based organization. But at the same time, one of the things that makes us unique is we actually manufacture in Morgan Hill as well. So we have, Anritsu has 5 major product groups or business units, one of which is the microwave measurement division that's resident in Morgan Hill. And for that group, we actually design and manufacture and produce product, and I can show you some of that when we walk around the building a little later on. Well, it's a very active employee base and very, very community oriented, which is why Morgan Hill is such a nice place to be. Specifically, we are supporting the Morgan Hill Science Fair, Morgan Hill Historical Society, and there are about a half a dozen others that we regularly contribute to. And for the most part, we just want to be good corporate citizens and support the area and have it be a great place because we all live here and want to see that continue to grow and contribute to those opportunities. Really, the main advantage for us is just the visibility. It gets our name out there, and as people are looking at relocating to the area, seeing us as a potential employer, we more get involved in supporting the local community. But it certainly is nice to have that visibility and get the press and the attention that comes with that.